Aging. The word alone can stir a mix of emotions: fear of slowing down, worry about losing independence, or even a quiet hope that life can still be vibrant and full. Society often paints growing older as a decline, a time when strength fades, steps falter, and the spark of youth dims. But what if you're defying that narrative? What if, at 65 or beyond, you're not just aging but thriving in ways that make you a rare and inspiring exception? If you can still do these 8 things, simple yet profound acts of strength, balance, and resilience, you're among an elite group of seniors whose bodies and minds are holding strong against time. These aren't just random abilities, they're scientifically backed markers of longevity, independence, and a life lived fully. In this deep exploration, we'll uncover why these signs matter, share heartfelt stories to bring them to life, and show you how they reflect not just physical health, but the courage and determination to embrace every moment. Get ready to feel inspired, empowered, and perhaps even a little prouder of the remarkable person you are. Sign 1. You have a strong grip, the unsung hero of longevity. Picture this. You're at the grocery store, effortlessly lifting a heavy bag of produce with one hand while opening the car door with the other. Or maybe you're shaking hands with a friend, your grip firm and confident, leaving them surprised by your strength. If these moments feel familiar, you're not just strong, you're exceptional. Grip strength is one of the most powerful predictors of how well you're aging, and science backs this up. A 2015 study in The Lancet found that stronger grip strength in older adults correlates with lower mortality risk, better heart health, and faster recovery from illness. Why? Because your grip isn't just about your hands, it's a window into your overall muscle mass, nerve function, and cardiovascular vitality. Think about Frank, a 75-year-old retired mechanic who still spends his weekends tending his garden. He lifts pots, handles tools, and prunes shrubs with ease. At a recent checkup, his doctor marveled, "Frank, your grip strength is better than some men in their 50s." That wasn't just a compliment. It was a testament to Frank's resilience. His hands, weathered by decades of work, tell a story of a body that refuses to slow down. For Frank, a strong grip means more than opening jars. It's about holding onto the life he loves, gardening, playing catch with his grandkids, and feeling capable every day. Why does grip strength matter so much? Weak hands can turn simple tasks into frustrations, struggling to carry a coffee mug, fumbling with keys, or losing balance while holding a railing. A 2018 study in Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy linked poor grip strength to higher fall risk and frailty. But if your grip is still solid, you're not just avoiding these pitfalls, you're preserving your independence. You're the one who can still lug groceries, hug loved ones tightly, or stabilize yourself in a moment of unsteadiness. That's not just strength, it's freedom. How to keep it strong? Try squeezing a tennis ball daily or doing wrist curls with light weights. These small habits can maintain your grip and, by extension, your vitality. If you're still gripping life with both hands, literally and figuratively, take a moment to celebrate. You're rarer than you know. Sign 2. You can get up from the floor without assistance, a testament to mobility. Imagine sitting on the floor, playing with your grandkids, or retrieving a dropped item under the couch. Now picture standing up smoothly, without grabbing furniture or pushing off with your hands. If you can do this at 65 or older, you're not just mobile, you're a marvel. This ability, known as the sit-to-stand test, is a gold standard measure of longevity. A 2014 study in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology found that seniors who struggle to rise from the floor without help are twice as likely to face mobility decline or early mortality. But if you can do it with ease, your body is a symphony of flexibility, balance, core strength, and coordination. Meet Margaret, a 72-year-old yoga enthusiast who moves with the grace of someone decades younger. During a family picnic, she sat cross-legged on a blanket, laughing with her grandchildren. When it was time to stand, she rose effortlessly, her movements fluid and controlled. Her daughter, watching in awe, said, "Mom, I don't know anyone your age who can do that." Margaret's secret? A daily yoga routine that keeps her joints supple and her core engaged. For her, getting up from the floor isn't just a physical act, it's a reminder that she's still in charge of her body, still capable of living life on her terms. This skill matters because it's a daily necessity. Whether you're kneeling to garden, sitting to tie your shoes, or stretching after a walk, the ability to move from floor to standing reflects your body's resilience. It reduces fall risk, a major concern for seniors, as falls are the leading cause of injury after 65, according to the CDC. If you can still do this, you're not just avoiding falls, you're preserving the joy of movement, from spontaneous playtime to quiet moments of reflection on the floor. How to keep it strong? Practice sitting and standing from a low chair or the floor daily. Start with support if needed, gradually building strength. If you're already doing this effortlessly, you're in a rare league, cherish it. Sign 3. You maintain good posture, standing tall against time. Stand up straight, shoulders back, head high, spine aligned. If you can do this without strain, you're not just carrying yourself with confidence, you're defying the physical toll of aging. Poor posture is a silent thief, creeping in with weakened core muscles, spinal compression, and joint stiffness. A 2019 study in physical therapy linked poor posture to back pain, reduced lung capacity, and higher fall risk. But if you're standing tall, like 74-year-old George, a retired teacher who walks with a stride that turns heads, you're protecting your health in profound ways. George's posture isn't just about aesthetics. People often mistake him for someone younger, not because of his face, but because of how he carries himself. His back is straight, his shoulders relaxed, his steps purposeful. At a recent reunion, a friend remarked, "George, you haven't changed a bit." But George knows the truth. His posture is the result of years of staying active, from swimming to core exercises. His doctor once told him, "Most men your age are hunched over, dealing with spinal issues. You're an exception." That validation hit home, reminding George that his efforts have kept him vibrant. Good posture does more than make you look younger. It ensures your lungs expand fully, boosting oxygen flow and energy levels. It distributes your weight evenly, reducing strain on joints and preventing falls. It even supports organ function by keeping your spine aligned. If you're still standing tall, you're not just aging well, you're thriving in a way that inspires others. How to keep it strong? Incorporate core exercises like planks or seated twists, and be mindful of your posture while sitting or walking. If you're already standing proud, you're a beacon of resilience. Sign 4. You stand up from a chair without using your hands, a quiet victory. Getting up from a chair seems simple until it's not. If you can rise from a seated position without pushing off with your hands, you're showcasing a rare combination of leg strength, core stability, and coordination. A 2016 study in gerontology found that seniors who can do this have a lower risk of falls and a longer life expectancy. This isn't just about standing up. It's about independence, the ability to move through your day without hesitation. Take Linda, a 72-year-old grandmother who never thought twice about this skill until a family gathering. Her friends struggled to rise from low chairs, relying on armrests or help. When her grandson challenged her to stand without using her hands, Linda did it with ease, laughing as she realized how rare this was. Her secret? Regular walks and light strength exercises that keep her legs and core strong. For Linda, this ability means more than convenience. It's the freedom to live actively, from dining with family to exploring new places. Why does this matter? Getting up and down is a constant in daily life: couches, cars, dining chairs. If this becomes a struggle, it's an early sign of muscle loss or joint stiffness, which can snowball into bigger issues. But if you're doing it effortlessly, you're maintaining the strength and balance needed to stay independent. You're the one who can keep up with life's demands, and that's something to celebrate. How to keep it strong? Practice chair stands without hands, starting with a higher seat if needed. Add squats or lunges to your routine to build leg power. If you're already acing this, you're a quiet powerhouse. Sign 5. You can balance on one leg for 10+ seconds. The art of stability. Balance is a gift you don't appreciate until it starts to waver. If you can stand on one leg for over 10 seconds without wobbling or grabbing support, you're in an elite group. A 2022 study in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that poor balance in older adults predicts higher fall risk and shorter lifespan. But if you can hold steady, like 77-year-old Frank, a retired carpenter, you're showcasing coordination, leg strength, and neurological health that set you apart. Frank's story is one of redemption. During a checkup, his doctor asked him to stand on one leg. He barely lasted 5 seconds before tipping over, a humbling moment. Determined to improve, Frank started simple balance exercises, standing on one leg while brushing his teeth, walking heel to toe. Within months, he could hold for 15 seconds, his confidence soaring. For Frank, this wasn't just about balance. It was about reclaiming control over his body, proving to himself that age is just a number. Balance is critical because falls are the leading cause of injury in seniors, per the CDC. Good balance protects you on uneven ground, during quick turns, or when startled. It's also a sign that your brain and muscles are communicating effectively, a hallmark of healthy aging. If you can do this, you're not just stable, you're resilient, ready to face life's unexpected twists. How to keep it strong? Practice standing on one leg daily, using a wall for support if needed. Try balance-focused exercises like Tai Chi. If you're already steady, you're a master of equilibrium. Sign 6. You get down and up from the floor without hands, a triumph of mobility. Getting down to the floor and standing back up without using your hands is a feat of strength, flexibility, and balance that most lose with age. A 2012 study in BMJ Open linked difficulty with this task to higher fall risk and mobility loss. But if you can do it, like 72-year-old Joan, you're in a rare league. Joan's grandchildren love her floor playtime, and when she rises effortlessly, it's a moment of pride. Her doctor calls it a sign of exceptional mobility, a reflection of her strong muscles and supple joints. This skill is a lifeline. It means you can recover from a fall, play with loved ones, or garden without fear. It's about living fully, without the hesitation that comes with declining mobility. For Joan, it's a reminder that she's still vibrant, still capable of embracing life's simple joys. How to keep it strong? Practice floor-to-stand movements, using support if needed. Add core and leg exercises like bridges or step-ups. If you're doing this naturally, you're a mobility marvel. Sign 7. You carry groceries with ease, strength in everyday life. Carrying a bag of groceries without strain is a quiet victory. It's not just about arm strength, it's a sign of robust bones, stable shoulders, and a strong core. A 2018 study in Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy linked this ability to longevity and reduced frailty. For 74-year-old Walter, a retired teacher, carrying heavy bags while others struggled was a wake-up call. A younger shopper offered help, assuming he needed it. Walter laughed, "I've been doing this for decades." That moment reminded him how his lifelong activity keeps him strong. This skill protects against muscle loss and osteoporosis, ensuring you can live independently. It's about more than groceries. It's about carrying life's loads with ease, from moving furniture to hugging loved ones. How to keep it strong? Use light weights or resistance bands to maintain arm and core strength. If you're still lifting with ease, you're a testament to functional strength. Sign 8. You move from floor to standing without assistance. The ultimate test. The sit-to-stand test, getting down to the floor and back up without help, is a gold standard measure of health. A 2014 study in Age and Aging found that those who struggle face higher risks of falls and fractures. But if you can do it, Like 80-year-old Emma, you're extraordinary. Emma's daughter was stunned when she rose from the floor with ease, saying, "Mom, people half your age can't do that." For Emma, it's a reminder that her body is still her ally, ready for life's adventures. This ability is a shield against falls, the top cause of injury in seniors. It's about resilience, the confidence to move freely, and the joy of staying active. If you can do this, you're not just aging, you're thriving. How to keep it strong? Practice sit-to-stand movements daily, using a chair for support if needed. Add squats and core exercises to stay strong. If you're already fluid, you're a living inspiration. Final thoughts. You are the exception. If you can do even a few of these 8 things, you're not just aging, you're rewriting the story of what it means to grow older. Each ability is a badge of honor, a testament to your strength, resilience, and determination. Science confirms it. These skills predict longer life, fewer health issues, and greater independence. But beyond the data, they reflect something deeper, a life lived with courage, purpose, and joy. Take a moment to reflect. Which of these signs do you see in yourself? Which do you want to strengthen? Share your story below. Your journey inspires others. You're not just part of an elite group, you're a beacon of hope, showing the world that aging can be vibrant, bold, and beautiful. Keep moving, keep shining, and here's to a life that only gets richer with time.